Because sometimes, the most powerful word in your life is not yes, it is no. This is the story of a man who learned that lesson too late, and a horse who paid the price for his kindness. In a quiet countryside town lived a middle-aged man named Arvind. He earned his living using his strong brown horse named Veer. Veer was not just an animal. He was Arvind's partner, his support, his silent companion. Every morning before sunrise, Arvind would brush Veer's coat, feed him warm grain, and whisper softly into his ear. Together they carried milk cans, vegetables, firewood, anything the villagers needed moved. Veer never resisted, never complained. He simply walked. People admired Arvind's horse. "Your Veer is unbelievable," they said. "So strong. So reliable." At first, Arvind accepted only a few jobs a day. But praise brings expectations. Soon one person became two. Two became five. A shopkeeper asked for supplies. A farmer needed sacks delivered. A carpenter requested wooden planks. Arvind said yes to everyone. Not because he was greedy. Because he didn't know how to refuse. Veer began waking up slower. His steps became heavier. But he still walked. One afternoon, a wealthy contractor approached Arvind. "I've heard your horse is the strongest around," he said. "I need cement bags transported. I'll pay double." Arvind hesitated. Veer already had 3 loads tied to his cart. But the money sounded helpful. "All right," Arvind agreed. The cement bags were added. Veer's legs trembled for a moment. Arvind noticed. He looked away. Halfway through the road, a young boy ran toward them. "Uncle, please," he said, holding a small toolbox. "My father is waiting in the next street. Can you take this too?" It was tiny. Almost weightless. Arvind smiled. "Of course." He placed it on top. Just a small box. But that small box was the final burden. Veer suddenly stopped. His breathing became loud. His knees bent. And in seconds, the mighty horse collapsed onto the dusty road. Everything fell. People gathered. Arvind rushed to Veer's side. He held his face. "Get up, my friend, please." Veer didn't move. His tired eyes met Arvind's. And in that moment, Arvind understood. It was never one heavy load. It was every yes. Every extra request. Every time he ignored the signs. Every moment he chose money over limits. His kindness had slowly destroyed the one who carried it. Arvind removed all the loads. He sat beside Veer in silence. That evening, he returned every item. Some villagers complained. Some were angry. But Arvind said calmly, "I failed my friend because I didn't learn to refuse." Veer rested for many days. Arvind cared for him like a child. And when Veer finally stood strong again, Arvind changed. He accepted only one job at a time. If someone insisted, he politely said no. Even when the money was good. One day the contractor returned. "Triple payment," he offered. Arvind smiled gently. "I've learned something more valuable than money," he said. Just because someone can carry more, doesn't mean they should. Years later, Veer lived peacefully into old age. And Arvind became known not for his horse's strength, but for his wisdom. He would tell younger people, "The world will keep adding weight to your life. Your job is to decide what stays." Because learn to refuse is not weakness. It is survival. It is self-respect. It is love. Moral. Sometimes the strongest thing you can do is say no. Protect your energy. Respect your limits. You cannot carry everyone's burden. And you cannot help others if you break yourself.